Racing Week. We're here for round 4 of season 15. We are here at Monza. Oh my god, I've been kicked out. There we go. Sorry. We are here at Monza, the Temple of Speed. I am your host, Suicide Boy, joined alongside by one and only appearance this season, probably. Well, okay, I just sorted something out. But anyway, we're here at probably one of the fastest tracks on the calendar and still holds the fastest lap ever in Formula One. Set, I think, by Montoya here. I can't remember what year it is, but yeah, one of the most. It was Raikkonen. Sorry, it was like the most highest average speed. But yes, after the events of Las Vegas, the lights of Las Vegas, we're now here in the lovely Monza. Obviously, in Las Vegas, our Gummers managed to turn a pole into the win and take the win. Diamond Duchy second, and I cannot remember who was third. Give me 1 second. I don't think it was TJ. TJ, I think, actually finished outside the points. Let me have a look. The race winner was Gummers, then Douche, and then Gregors were third. Fourth was Hirsch. Fifth was Jack Hart. Sixth, Agent Tubbs. Seventh, Godfather. Eighth was Revenge for a great set of points on his debut. Ninth was Radical, and Box Delta Box made it 2 points in 2 points finishes back to back in 10th. And so yeah, Delta's on the roll. As we watch Hirsch as our first flying lap of the session. Let's see what we can do. Obviously, this track's all going to be about saving battery. Probably one of the most talked about things to do. Some people are saying saving battery here is going to be arse. Some people are going to say, oh no, I don't have problems with it. But we'll have to see. Obviously, it's going to be one of the tracks that we might see a lot of drivers also under fueling. Obviously, with the amount of lifting coasting that we're going to see people doing, under fueling will definitely be a tactic. As everyone can see, big news in the paddock. Obviously, with Jay Undisputed somewhat on holiday this week, the Mercedes requested a driver. They needed a driver for their constructors, and lo and behold, the returning Revenge Zero has been loaned to Mercedes for 2 race weeks to keep them in the constructors. So yeah, Revenge Zero will be in the Mercedes for the next 2 weeks. But other than that, everyone else is in the same seats as always. Let's see what Hirsch goes across the line. It's a 20.4 to start off. Who is next across the line? That will be Diamond Duchy, obviously a guy who is at the top of his game and leading the championship by a very huge 27 points after 3 rounds. Obviously winning the first 2 races of the season and getting a second will do that for you. Agent Tubbs are 20. As my co-comms is too busy using the microwave in the comms box. Very suspicious, Button says. Hello, Button. Hello. Obviously, if you're wondering why Button is in the chat and not racing, Button unfortunately is serving a race ban for a unfortunate incident, illegal activities, unfortunate accident on turn 1 of last week, and it also helps the fact that he didn't want the race at Monza because he doesn't like Monza. So yeah, we'll leave it as that. As we watch Biddle in the Haas, the pain in the ass, the Haas. Coming around the final corner, Parabolica. He's got 20% battery. He's going to wait until he's fully strained up the car before using the battery to the line. He's going to go sick for 21.2. Mr. Venge Zilla has validated his lap. Where's Radical in the box? Delta has invalidated his lap time as well. He will be definitely going again. We'll stay on board with him as he's, I think, one of the people that's probably going to start. He has got an Alpine in front of him, who hopefully will get out of the way. It's either Rage, Quit, or Mongo. Maybe Delta might like to keep that car in front of him, gives him a nice cheeky tow all the way down the main straight. Obviously, we're still in the real life summer break. I think we're all missing Formula One. One of the worst times in the Formula One season, the summer break, because there's nothing to watch. Let's see what that keeps it nice and tidy, as long as he keeps it through.
I'm here, mate.
Two. Ad's just back. Ad's just come back. You do realize they can all hear you at all times, right? When you're talking about your microwave and plate. Obviously, Ad. Yeah, what?
Party chat included.
I heard you say your name at the beginning. Oh god. Where's Delta gonna go? Around the final corner. Let's see where it goes. It's not got much battery to run to the line. It's P15.
P15. There's a big gap so far between Alan and Delta. Delta's got about 8 tenths to find. David looks like he's going for. I don't know if he's going for another lap. Run out of battery. I don't know, he might be. He's pressing overtake mode, so let's see what he does. See if he improves. He's up into 14th, about 3 tenths off of.
He's into the box.
Locker's just done his laps. But I think TGV saving.
I think Alan's on another one.
Biddle's going for another one. Gary, he's nearly 2 tenths up, just coming out of the Ascari now. Onto penultimate straight. Very, very nice last call. I quite like this one. Very late braking. Shift down the gear and try and aim your car for the outer line on the left hand side. What Biddle's done. Oh, he's gone too much. Oh,
no,
got away with it. He's coming to this, but yeah, got away with it there. TJ's done a solid lap up in P7 for Mercedes. He's just about to start his lap now, so let's follow around him. See when he's opened his battery as the start of the straight is starting. He's going to get a decent little tow from McLaren in front, coming into turn 1 now, very late braking. We'll try and take a little bit of curve and try and mix that left hand side curve. It's got a massive soft curve there, can throw you off and lose your lost time. Little swerve, overtake mode with the S mode all open, straight mode for this season. Going to turn 3 and 4, 4 and 5. There's a lot of curve there on the inside that might affect his exit coming out the corner. 2 right hand corners coming up now. It's coming on to the other straight mode section. And does get out of the way. Coming into the famous Sky section, very difficult here to cut the corner. UJ's on a very, very good lap at the minute. Gary's about half a second up, so much improved there. And there's been a couple of mistakes I have seen so far, which could possibly let him go a little bit faster. But as he continues into the last corner now, let's see what line he takes. He decides to take the shorter part. It's not always the fastest, but it's more easily take third provisional bar. No, lost half a second. So that was battery. So it must have been he used to go by that lap. It looked like he's probably tested the waters. His first flying lap, it obviously looked like he saved the battery for the last 2 straights. One before the last corner, one coming out of the last corner, and then on that one, he used a lot more during the first sector. So it was actually a tenth slower. Using the battery up earlier on the lap than it was late on in the lap. So like you were saying earlier, it's going to be very difficult for battery saving. Most of the race, you're probably going to see a lot of people not even bother using the battery, just because you're basically 90-95% of the track on full throttle, and of course to charge up your battery you need braking, and when there's not many corners it is very hard to do. But yeah, and what we got left, can't even see.
I
More than
have
5
no
minutes.
idea what people are throwing up. While
So,
you were talking there,
yeah.
Deuce went fastest. Also, while we were also watching TJ, obviously, like you said, he lost a lot of time going for that final set because he actually ran out of battery halfway down that last straight towards Paraborca, and then had nothing to run to the line. His teammate, who is on holiday, put the famous old meme of "fa" because he fucked up. Thanks, Jay. That's a great way to support your teammate. But TJ is going for another one.
With the battery, it looks like it's probably not even worth actually not even opening it, having it totally off to you around probably turn 4 and 5, the first set of chicanes. Just watched someone go round and he turned it off. It was on an outlap. It got to the chicane, obviously had 100%, and then I flicked over to someone else that was using his battery like normal, and he already had only 60%. And then he pressed overtake, so it might be worth just not even opening it at the main part and literally using a whole lot towards Iscari into the end. And as you know, you can pick up seconds by doing that anyway. So yeah, it's going to be on and off. You know, this is probably the first out of the 3 races where we can't really, or we don't actually know who's going to get pole, who's going to fast enough to win the race, because you know, normally it's on strategy, but this time it's going to be who can harvest and deploy the battery in the right way, and that's basically what this race is going to be like, unfortunately. But
Again, Teaser did exactly the same thing. No battery to the run to the line.
You know, it's you know, whereas in Vegas before you had a lot of corners, especially the sector 2, where you was able to get all that battery back up. Here, it's like I was saying, it's very swooping wide corners where you're going to see people probably go around in the 50 corner down into third to try and get some of that battery up, lifting off halfway through, and you know, braking mid the sky, just a little bit of battery. It's annoying as drivers, we know, but it's how the cars are nowadays. Yeah, at the minute you just can't pick out who's got a pole. You know, from first to 9th go, it's only separated by half a second, so it's pretty close.
Yeah, it will be. It literally is going to be who can actually, you know, get the battery uses right. I think I was talking to Fish Sticks before the race, and Fish says that you want to use as much battery as you can down the main straight. As Biddery goes fastest, to 20.5 in the Haas. So Biddery must have found a good set of way to use the battery. Obviously, you want to use the battery first as much as you can, and then you want to use the middle sector, like the first chicane, the second chicane, and then through the 2 Lesmos, to try and generate a lot of battery back, and then not use any to the run to Ascari, and then use like whatever you save up to. So say like you got 80% coming out of Sky, just use everything you fully can to the run to Sky and then the run to the line.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You've literally got to pick or choose around here. You've either got to not use it through the whole of sector 1 and just use it through to sector 2 and 3, or like you said, you know, you use it in sector 1 and you literally don't use it at all in sector 2 and use the rest in sector 3. So it's a track where you can't use it all the way around the lap.
You've got to sacrifice. You've got to choose which sector 1 or 2 to sacrifice the pace, because we've seen it this season. I've seen
personally, I'd sacrifice sector 1. I think you can gain a lot more in sector 2 by having your battery on, because the amount of corners and the amount of braking and the traction zones, you'll probably gain a lot more than what you'll lose down the straight. But yeah, again, I haven't driven it yet. It's going to be very, very hard. Yeah, I'll probably sacrifice a bit of sector 1 more, and then go for it sector 2 and 3. especially Scary, when you want to try and go through there around 210 miles an hour.
Oh,
I haven't got a medical going, cutting all the corners.
Zilla.
Was it
That on
Zilla?
screen.
Been a bit naughty.
Yeah, that.
And yeah, you want to take Sky at 210 miles an hour. You don't really want to take it at 170. So there's probably 3-4 attempts where you can just gain it in a couple of corners. So yeah, it's going to be difficult.
David is getting a
And it makes it more difficult though, Gary, when everyone's near enough from the same setup, aren't they? So they're all going to be reasonably on low setups to balance out the difference in the battery mode, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So you're not going to see someone with 40-30 because yeah, you're going to catch a lot more battery up in the corners. But then if you go for a much lower one, then you're kind of balancing and out top speed to the battery loss.
If anyone's noticed that Radical had a little bit of a moment there on steering, I think Radical might be being distracted by his child there.
Yeah, you've got Major Allen now just coming through with Scary. He's got 100% battery.
Oh, that was a bit late to get. That might be a penalty. No, never mind. Mongo was on outlet. It's okay.
Allen's backed out. Delta's coming around the last corner now. I think he's going to be starting the lap. He's 100%. He's actually opened it quite early. He's used a lot of his overtake. So let's see how Delta goes, Gary. If we go through with Delta, he's literally using all his overtake down his straight. Turn it off. Just on pit exit. Coming to turn one. Let's see if he reuse it. Catches 20. He's caught up another 20-30%. He's actually using a little squirt coming out the corner.
Just to get him up to speed.
Yeah, it still goes down by about 5%, then it starts making its way back up. It's a bit of a weird squirt. He squirted it just before the corner. I don't think he probably meant that. He's using a lot of battery here. Still using it. Just another little squirt there. He's got 55%. He's spunking all the way to the skies. He's going to leave himself with literally none at the end of the lap.
No.
So let's have a look, see what his second time is. He's half a second up, so let's see if he's changed his way of using his battery. And he's just got none to the line.
I didn't listen to his engine note, but let's see what he does when he comes in. Does he let off the throttle early to roll it in?
Let's have a look.
No, he doesn't.
No, he hasn't. So he's got about 4, 3, 2, 1. So he's out of battery now. Let's see if he's using press overtake, open for a little bit of battery. He improved by 8 temps, but so it seems like he's using all his battery around the lap still.
Godfather
Puts in a statement. So P1 for Godfather, P2 Agent and Tubbs still waiting for Biddle. Biddle was 8 temps up, Gary, so at the minute he's going to be on provisional pole if he can stick to it.
He's got a lot of battery. It's going
to be on the 119s easily. Yeah, it's 199 for Biddle. Everyone else is finished. Well, Jack Haar. Jack Haar is only half a tenth up on his lap. Brewmaster's been cancelled. So let's see, Jack Haar's the only one that can ruin pole here for Biddle, but by his middle sector, he's not going to do it. He needs to find a whole second, but he has got battery compared to everyone else. It didn't even help, so he improved by 2 thousandths of a second. So there you go, Gary. That is all good. Any shocks there? Mongo P10, not a very good result from him. Herschel all the way down, he's quite a good qualifier, so I don't think he's going to be pleased with that. But obviously, David Allen, Delta, and Radical will retire at some point. Mr. Locker, Gary, up into P7, good result from him, and TJ. Don missed out on P3 by 2 tenths. Look at that, top 3 separated by a tenth.
Yeah, it's going to be close to see what everyone does. As I've been just let know that the Twitch chat has been bombed by a spammer. Yeah, I have seen, but I cannot actually do anything. It doesn't allow me to actually remove it for some reason. I think that might be down to the fact that I'm not a moderator anymore. Yes, I am a moderator, but it doesn't allow me to do it. Actually, hang on a minute. Never mind. Never mind. Got it. There we go. Thank you, Jay. Jay has asked us a question in the chat. He says, I'm having a spicy apple cocktail. I think you two should too. And he says, on that note, what's your favourite all-time drink? That was a question to you, Ads. Coffee. Well, it's actually iced coffee.
I don't really drink, do I? So if I do drink it, I'm normally drinking Corona, probably Corona or Stella, but going out drinking. Beer, and it's probably Corona, my favourite.
I'm going to say cider, but I have tried a Jack Daniels and Coke recently, and don't mind that. So it might be my new favourite drink, Jack Daniels and Coke, as long as David doesn't decide to make the blend, because I'm pretty sure David puts a lot more Jack Daniels than Coke. It's not even Coke. David uses Pepsi Max. As we wait to get underway. There's not really much else to really talk about. Yeah, it's going to be close. This is going to be one of those races. I reckon the way to describe this race is going to be like the first race of this season at Australia in real life. It's just going to be constant leapfrogging. Like, unless whoever's in the lead pulls away by a second, they are. I think the top like 6 are going to keep swapping for first place.
Yeah, the only thing I could think of is whoever's first into turn 1 is going to want to try and use most of their battery up in lap 1 just to try and get out of that overtake mode. You may see that. Obviously, turn 1 here it's not a very good turn 1. It's a pretty nice one, to be fair, especially when you've got 20 odd cars. So yeah, I'd expect there's probably going to be some wing damage and possibly a safety car if someone outbrakes themselves, which we don't really want to see, but it's just the nature of turn 1, unfortunately, around here. I can't even remember the last time we raced around here and it was clean between any of the tiers. Well, I wouldn't say clean, but just an accident. It's just how it is. Just the way the track is.
Seen some apps. We've absolutely seen some absolutely diabolical turn 1s. We saw one in real life. I think was it the HRT that went into the turn 1 backwards and wiped out somebody else. That was in real life. We've had TJ in the social race before get squeezed in the grass and lose control going to someone. We've had Aaron go flying in once. We've had Aaron do it. We've had Croskery who's lost control and hit Paul Mongo many seasons ago. Like, it is very, very easily to, like, you're following a car behind.
And that's the problem you got around here. You know, you got people who's going to be using overtake button, and people are going to be saving at certain points of the track. So other drivers are going to have to watch out for that also.
You talk like that. Like you had some experience last week.
Yeah, the closing speed is. When someone's saving on a low downforce track, it can catch you out.
I would like to point out that Ad's not got away with it, but we are underway. Well, we are going away. It's 4 lights, 5 lights. And we're away. Drive-through penalty for Lexus. Lexus gets a drive-through penalty.
Good start by Agent Tubbs.
Oh, great, yellow flag.
Tubbs can go far up. Oh, go far, gone deep. Go forward. Nearly pushed Williams off behind.
There's wing parts everywhere. I can't see who it is. For some reason, we've got a full yellow. We got a yellow flag straight away.
Yeah, Room Master's off. He's lost his front wing. Radicals looks like he's just going to go for a move on Alan and switch across to try and defend. And you've David and Delta fighting side by side. Delta being the winner of that one. Ooh. Like that, I've just seen Zilla battery saving and then DCV absolutely getting it. Like you said, there's going to be a little fight down to the sky for them two. Have a look at that. Who's going to back out first? Or they're going to go side by side. One runs wide, it would have got a warning for that. That brings along Gregors, who's then overtaken Zilla. And Zilla's been eaten up at the minute because he's not using his battery, whereas everyone else is. That was from inside on Zilla also.
I've also just seen a bit of winglet from an Alpine go flying.
Just interested to watch Zilla go past all these now.
No.
Oh no, he's not. He's decided to not use any battery. He's lost 4 positions in the space of 3 corners. I thought he would have been storming down that straight. Hirsch has had a good start to temp carry. Mongo's off.
He's had an issue as well. Both Alpines have missing front end plates.
We've got a move at the top, Gary, 3 wide. Oh! All that fry's going to cut across. We would have got a warning for that. We would have got warning. TJ move up in the third. Yeah. Our big boss man. So all
big boss man. I think the boss man's in first. But yeah,
all 3 friends all together in 1, 2, and 3. Godfather's had a bit of a shift to Gary. He's gone down to 7th. Let's have a look at his wing.
Can we point out Locker, by the way?
Yeah, Locker's 6th. He started 7th, Gary.
Never mind. He's just absolutely been done in dirty by as behind, Major Allen's been. It's wrong way round. Oh no.
Oh, so there's someone's gone side by side with him, or he's gone side by side with someone.
4 wide going into the final point. Oh, David's got front wing damage.
Yeah, Agent Tubbs is in trouble here. He's got no battery. TJ's got no battery. Oh, that Red Bull. Oh, Red Bull, Jack Hart, and we've got racing by them. Fiddle's now repassing Douche. Fiddle was half more battery than everyone else, as you would expect. TJ's getting a run on Douche. It's turn at 4. And not close enough. It's all settling so far. Oh, TJ made a mistake there. That allowed Agent Thompson to come on the inside. So TJ's got to try and stay within the second mark, Gary. He's about 9/10. Then from Locker to Gregors, he's got a big old gap of 3 seconds. So
he's got no battery. He's going to get doubled overtake here.
So with the gap at being 3 seconds from 8th to 9th, that's going to be a bit stalemate till the pit stops.
Yeah, I don't know how the field is spread out so much, and obviously Mongo was
getting doubled up by not true. As we expected, Gary's a bit of back and forward at the minute with people using their battery, not using their battery, blah 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 blah, and
no one has at the front has battery at all.
They've got Godfather coming back now. So he saved his battery the last couple of laps.
Yeah, it's
nice. Oh, lovely move there by Jack Carr around the outside of Agent Tubbs and Godfather. Agent Tubbs did go deep and ran across the old curb in turn 2. 2 Ferrari guys could try and work together now. Trying to work together, but Locker's got the run on. No, he hasn't.
Oh, for God's sake!
What?
We've been given a redeemed commentator or impersonator from Jay. For 1 lap, I want both of you to be Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher. Well, yeah, of course. That's the best you're gonna get out of a Liverpudlian. Here comes Godfather coming up down. Why do I go Irish every time? I don't know why. I'm really sorry, guys. Here comes Oh, it's Barber. You didn't see.
Got the glass.
God. Meanwhile, Ads is becoming collateral snacks again. He's transformed into his alter ego. Yeah, literally, this race is going to be a back and forth one all race. Locker's just hanging in there. Zero gets the fastest lap. He got the fastest lap.
Renzilla's coming back through now. He saved all his battery, didn't he, in the first part? He's now up to 12, so he's got up 4 positions since we've been speaking. He's on 10th place. Godfather in a good position. He's the only one apart from Hosh in the top 10 that decided to start on hards. So in the next 3 or 4 laps, his tyres should start coming a little bit better into play compared to the medium runners in front. Agent Tubbs is really struggling to go for grip out there. I'm just wondering if he's kind of got his setup wrong. He's gone very ultra low downforce, like 1-0, because I'm watching him through the corners and he's just got no rear end grip at all.
It also could be the fact that he's not put his tyre pressure to the right settings and his tyres are over there. He gets a 3-second time penalty.
That would have been through a scar, but Douche and Biddle are now under pressure from Mr. Jack R. And Jack has got 60% battery, so he's doing very, very well.
Douche is like...
Yeah, I was going to say, Diamond's going to have nothing to defend himself here, so he could be in trouble from
Jack's
Godfather
not using it. He didn't use it,
that's the sensible thing. They had the gap between the Ferraris behind. Godfather wasn't using, and neither was the 2 in front, so you might as well just try and save anyway. 2J's still on the back of this lot here. He's got 30% battery. Locker. Gregor's, see, with everyone with overtake mode, Gregor's even fall back another 2 seconds from Locker. So obviously, we've got our first group of 8 drivers, and you've got a group of 4, group of 3, and then it's kind of split between Skinny Al, Lexus, Box, Radical. We're doing alright up in 14th. He's just behind TTV. He's on a 3 seconds. Just watching Radical now. Gary, he's got 100% battery. One of the only ones throughout the got 100% battery. And he's going to go for the move here on TTV. Oh, he decided not to, and then he went right up his arse. He's probably using TTV here to put himself along. We've got change for second and third. Oh, little snapper from Jack R on exit. That's going to allow Diamond to re-get past, and here comes Godfather on Diamond.
Thing is, Diamond's now got to...
Godfather's going to go for the move into turn 1. No, Biddle uses a little bit of battery to defend. Oh, did he go to the back of him?
Oh, that was close.
That was very close.
I want to see how close that was, because I'm pretty sure Biddle...
That was very close.
He didn't realise.
Oh, both of the Ferraris. Going to go round outside in the side.
Oh, no.
Damage. And they've done it to Jack and all. They need to work together, but one's going to miss out. There we go, one's got off the track. Oh, let's push Godfather off. That's going to now Gummers. Oh, we had to let it pass. I don't know why.
Maybe a legal overtake.
That's bullshit. He got pushed off bad. Oh, Godfather's had a really messy lap here, but...
Why am I watching a fight for P14 when P1 and 10 are fighting? Well, I'm just reading out what Ads is talking about. I'm trying to switch back to each one, chat.
Who said that?
Steel.
Well, yeah, what's the point of always been on 1, 2 and 3 when they're going to be chopping and change for the next 20 laps anyway, so...
Yeah, we're back and forth. We're looking through the field. We're trying to give as much people as screen time
it's only fair to the whole grid, not just first to second.
I said truth, Jay.
So Hirsch has been overtaken, Gary, by Zilla, so that now moves into the top 10 with 84% battery, so he's doing good for himself. Lockett's going for the move on TJ.
Biddle has broken the 1 second gap to Douche. Douche may have made a mistake, and Biddle's 1.1 second clear.
Yeah, Douche has come back a little bit. He's got 2 attempts. Bring Jack and Godfather's now move up into P4. They both repassed the Ferrari drivers. Oh, we got a horse off. Biddle's off. Biddle's gone off.
Oh, Biddle, what have you done?
Biddle's gone down to 6th place. I think he's touched the grass on the right hand side under braking into the chicane, and he's got straight on. Lucky enough, there isn't a wall there, so he has gone back down into 6th, and he's quite lucky that it's pretty close between everyone, and he has got the battery to overtake if he wishes to do so, because he's been saving it.
James, but what is your type of woman, Gary? Specific as possible. I don't know.
He likes a Miss Trunchbull off of Matilda.
No. I would say someone that's got a good sense of humour and personality. Personally. I want a woman that can
Mr.
make
Locker
me
on TJ for P7.
Go on,
these guys here are going to need to hurry it up just by a couple of attempts, just so they can still keep within this massive train behind Diamond, who's now taken over the lead. You've got Godfather now taking over from Jack. Oh, it's got turn one.
Is he gonna make...
Godfather's going for it. Diamond cuts his nose off.
I'm pretty sure Godfather's tyres are probably at the back, at the fastest tyres.
Yeah, so if Godfather plans this really well, try and get into maybe possibly turn 1 first. He can then try and use the rest of his battery just to try and build that gap of a second. But Jack Haas getting amongst it. He's into P2. He's very good on his battery, Jack, to be fair, Gary. He's always got about 60%. The Ferraris are suffering now. They tend to got 0% battery. Yeah, the slide's going to be another freeway fight down into turn 1.
I've noticed the front 8 are all letting off the throttle as they're going into the final quarter in Power Barrica, and everyone down from 10th below, well, Hirsch and below, are not. They're just taking the corner as normal. They're not letting off.
I've always lifted off there before going in anyway. So we've got Godfather in P1. So let's see if he does. He's used a lot more battery than what Douche has at the present moment. Douche is now depending from Jack. So let's see. He's already got a 9/10 gap. Lexus picks up 3 seconds there. And now we'll see if he's got the best grip. Which it does look like he does. He's pulled out 1.2 on Jack so far in the last couple of corners. All looks slide there by Jack. But yeah, he's broken that window. Oh, massive slide there by Jack. Let's go allow Diamond.
I think he actually was letting Diamond through.
Of course.
Maybe to allow Diamond to pull him along. Maybe knows Diamond. Oh dear, Diamond really turned into where he then had to counter steer and still cut the corner.
Well, that don't make sense, Jack letting Diamond through, because Jack's got overtake mode.
For the slingshot, maybe because Jack Haas in a party with Diamond. Maybe he's like, Diamond, you go in front. I've got a lot of battery. I'm going to now slingshot you with my battery here to try and catch up to Godfather. Watch. Douche is now going to pull out there to give him the overtake.
Because Godfather's got no battery. Jack's not actually using any, so... Well, no, Diamond's pitted. So you've got Diamond, Gummers and Locker pitting in the top 10. That's going to promote Zilla and Hirsch into 6th and 7th.
The thing is, Jack's now got 84% battery, so if he actually starts to point his lap, he could actually get back into to Godfather.
Yeah, I think he's playing the long... Oh no, he's letting another Ferrari by. What's he doing? Oh no, he's not. Sorry, it looked like he was letting him pass. Agent Tubbs using all his battery available.
I've just seen something quite funny. Jay's put, I kid you not, I put the race interesting front of the cat, and then he started swatting the phone when it was on board with Diamond. Clear with the cat. Oh, Jack Hard went wide at Lesmo 2 and has got a 3-second time penalty. He's done that a few times.
Yep, and Gary, with the Ferrari being in front of the Red Bull, as we've seen since the beginning, the Ferrari drivers have not been great on their battery. That has allowed Godfather to get a 3.5 second gap. So at the minute, he's actually near enough covered the undercut from Agent Tubbs and Jack, if he wishes to pit slightly earlier. Agent Tubbs
Oh,
goes wide and there's Jack pitting. No, Agent Tubbs looks like it's coming in, which is he going to slow down enough? This pit lane entry line is a bit of an arse. Biddle's now making his way. He's up into P3 after his little mistake going into turn 4 and 5. He was our pole position and net lead all the way up to around lap 9. I'm sure you'll see him come through the gap, so he's going to need to use a little bit more battery to catch up with Jack. But Godfather going, them tyres are now coming into play, 4 seconds in front. Not a good day by Lexus either, picking up another 3 seconds for him down in 18th place on the soft tyres, with Major Allen down in 19th.
Locker has overcutted by 2 seconds to TJ. Gummers and Diamond are 6th and 7th, so they've pulled quite away to Agent Tubbs, like nearly 5 seconds. But there's David Oldface, obviously with front wing damage.
I was just about to say he's been very quiet, but with everyone being fighting at the top, he's actually only a couple seconds off P5, who's on the same strategy of him. So he's doing pretty well with wing damage, old David. He's it's probably the only set of corners there that is going to... He's 10 seconds for Jack, so that's ruined his chance. Yeah. But yeah, Dave's doing pretty well at the minute. Pretty well. He's got yellow bar fuel, but people tend to under fuel here. Mongo 3 seconds, so the 3 seconds are all picking up. That's most likely going to be at a Scary normally. But there you go. Godfather's got a 16, nearly 16 second gap to Zilla, who's doing pretty well himself so far.
Zilla, I think, may have boxed that one. Is he?
No, he didn't.
What's that? Has he not stopped? No, he hasn't stopped.
He's not stopped. He's got 7.5 second gap to our Gomez, who's actually pitted. So towards the end of this race, wouldn't surprise me if you see that and obviously Godfather come through the grid. And at the minute, McGregor's doing what he's doing with our Gummers and Douche. These two drivers are going to want to try. I was going to say they want to try and get past him as soon as possible, but Gregors does do the gentleman thing. He doesn't have to do it, but he's obviously done a gentleman thing, got out of that way. All lap Biddle pitted. TJ just behind. Pitted the lap before, so he ended up catching about 3 seconds on Biddle. TJ did. This gap now after the pit stops, Gary's opened up a little bit more.
Yeah, and also Hirsch has also brought himself a bit closer in this race. To be honest, there's not really many spectacular undercuts really. Obviously, Douche is trying to catch Zilla. It's 5.5 seconds. But
yeah, the one to watch is obviously Godfather. At the minute, he's just over 20 seconds in front of Douche, which I think is around a 23 or 24 second pit stop here. Godfather only 13 laps, so you're probably going to see Godfather, because he had a gap of about 4 or 5 seconds anyway. I think you're probably going to see him come in around probably 3 or 4 laps time. Sector 1, we've got a yellow flag, and it's David's round, and he's crashed. Oh, he's crashed into his teammate.
Has he?
Yep.
Were they involved? Or were they?
David's got literally no wing, and Delta has no wing either. They've come together into turn 1 and 2.
David's got wing, just missing the nose. The nose piece. He's got a invisible nose piece on the car.
So these two will probably end up stacking here, or one of them retiring. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, another yellow flag, who is that?
Mongo's gone around, but it's continued on, he hasn't hit the wall. So that's the main thing.
Track cars coming through the grid. He's now P7. He's past TJ.
Remember, he's got 10 seconds.
Yeah, Radical pitted early also.
Yellow flag, contact again to the 2 RBs. David's got nothing now.
Yeah.
And Delta's got nothing. So these two have hit each other again.
So, yeah, that party's not going to be great. David looks like it's going to stay out his way. I'd expect you're probably going to see David come in and retire, most likely.
No, David never retires. It's more like Delta retires. There you go.
Retired, yeah.
There we go. Oh, that's such a big shame for Delta. Obviously, Delta was trying to go for the 3rd race in a row with points, and obviously David's looking for his first points this season. And unfortunately, it's. I have a feeling that maybe Delta may have spun and David's gone into him, and I think then it happened. Then Delta spun and David went into him.
Right, so you got our Gummers going for move on Diamond. Go. Oh no,
he's
not to.
They're working together. I think, to try and get close as they can to Zilla.
Thing is that's fine, but they're not in a race with them. They're in a race with Godfather, and at the minute with this back and forward stuff, they haven't actually caught up any time on Godfather, so they are still over 20 seconds.
The thing is, they're playing
behind.
they're playing. Oh, what the fucking? Where's Douche going? Douche is going down the inside of Lesmo 1.
They're playing the long game.
Zero's been overtaken by David. Go on, David, unlap yourself.
I do get that, but
your flag.
They're going to be on yellow. He's going to be on yellow tyres. You've got Biddle and Jack going side by side through the sky. That's lovely racing there. Lovely racing, Jack. Being the victorious one out of that lot. Looks like Biddle coming back at him, going into the last corner. She has stuck it in on the inside. We have Zilla finally in.
Was it? I think Remaster spun at turn 4.
Where's this going to put Zilla? Because Zilla's going to fly through this sets of groups. Should do. She's got yellow flag sector 2 still.
It's Mongo. He's gone around again. Mongo's had a absolute horror show.
So Zilla has come out in a good set of clean air here, in between TTV and Radical. Yellow flag sector 3.
That's Rue, I think. It's gone around. It is Rue.
Yeah, it's gone around.
Rue, turn your diff down. Yeah. We've only like 10 laps to go. When you fall that far behind, it's pretty much hard to catch up. Biddle is going past Jack Hall.
Unfortunately, Skinny Owl's in a race of his own. He probably will end up having to pit again anyway. He's on soft tyres, which won't last 11 laps.
Godfather's in.
So here we are, Godfather. So let's see where he comes out of. Our Gummers and Douche just come around the last corner now. Our Godfather's just come out of the box. These two are going to take the lead of the race, but we've got Godfather.
Going to be behind that. He's going to be behind Agent Tubbs, and in front of Jack Hart. If he can get his foot down. Where's Jack Hart? There it is.
Yeah.
And now he's on the fresher tyres, but he needs to get up to speed. Put your foot down, lad. Use the battery.
10 seconds. He spun around again. I think he's got a puncture, which he has.
No, he's okay.
No,
he's okay. I think he's just overhit the tyres with many spins and trying to get it down. It's not fun.
No, Mongo's having what I had. Remember, in Qatar, keep watching him. He keeps going up in the air.
Is he?
Yeah. Just done it to him then.
I tell you, you've got a 10 seconds. Oh, for God's sake, game. But the Ferrari behind him is nowhere near. Like, what?
Watch Mongo. I wonder if it's going to do it to him again. Did it
Maybe I
twice then.
can't see it.
Oh yeah, look.
Oh, there
Yeah,
it is. Oh,
yeah. See, told
Jesus!
you. Doing
Just
what the game
stops
did to
him.
me in guitar and the socials. Keep stopping and flicking them up in the air. So if he's listening to the social, it'd be wise probably him to come in and retire because it will not fix itself. There you go.
And
Oh, he's
also,
to the wall. There you go. Keep stopping him. It's going to be dangerous if he continues.
it also resets him back onto the racing line. So it's if someone comes around and he's there.
Oh,
Oh, there.
lucky. Oh, he's come through.
David
Gonna
with another
retire?
10
Yeah, he's
seconds.
retired.
The game is screwing David over. David's far enough ahead of the cut. Oh, never mind.
He's not. He's right in front of the Ferrari.
Yeah, but David was like 3 seconds clear of one. He gave him a 10 seconds. David's race has
So,
been screwed.
with all that, watching Mongo, Gary, we have now got our Gummers, Diamond, and just behind we have a Godfather who's second behind. So he's in very, very good contention now of winning the race. And I think that was, they got stuck behind David, but that has also brought Agent Tubbs back in, and Jack Hard Biddle just need to be pushed a little bit more. But Jack Hard does have a 10 seconds, and our Gummers does have a 3.
We have a. Oh, no, I was about to say we have a stopped car on the start line, but it's now disappeared.
I'll have a look at the penalties. So Lexus, Allen, TTV are on 6. Hirsch, Locker, Radical and Gummers are on 3. David's on 20, and Jack Hard's actually on 13 now.
I think David doesn't really care about the 10 seconds. His race was pretty much done. Like 5 or 6 laps ago. Zero's made a move onto Hirsch. Well, sorry, Hirsch is boxed for the second time. And so is Radical. So Zero's in the points. TTV Rage quits in the points, but that's going to go to Gummers, not Gummers, Gregor's in the end, because Greg hasn't got a penalty. Rage quit has. I don't think Gummers is going to win this race. He might actually fall off the podium because obviously with his 3 secs. He's also got to be careful as well for like the likes of Biddle as well.
Yeah, Biddle, TJ, and Jack. TJ's obviously suffering with battery loss compared to Biddle, who's on 70, and Jack's on 38. Our Gummers has been swallowed up. He's gone down to 30. Godfather's now into the lead of the race. So let's see.
Jack Hart's got another time penalty.
Let's see if Godfather uses a lot of his battery down this straight to try and keep in front. TV with another warning and penalty. But I would expect to see Godfather now go away into the distance. I'd expect on this lap, which he is. He's using every possible overtake he has. And turn 4 and 5 should see him gain another 3-4 attempts, and that'll be him done.
I really don't understand why Godfather. I don't understand why Gummers is trying to fight Douche. All you're going to do is cause you two to fall further behind, that's what's happened. Causing Douche to defend, do a defensive line has slowed him up, and now it's 1.8 seconds. I don't think Douche is going to be too impressed at the fact the Ferrari behind him has a 3-second time penalty, and there's like this is what's annoying me. Just sit behind, stop wasting time. Just like you're not going to keep your position. You are going to literally fall off the podium.
They come together.
Yeah.
That was lucky.
See what I mean?
That's allowed now Agent Tubbs to get a tow on both of these in front. Agent Tubbs is used all his battery.
This is silly.
Yellow flag.
Oh, yellow flag.
Crashed.
No, I think he's retired.
Is it?
Yeah, that's in the pits.
Was it the pits?
Yeah, he's in the pits. So,
you should never retire early, Alan. There's always a good possibility of a safety car.
Yeah, but I think he was so far. I think even if there was a safety car, no one at least would have boxed. So he might have fallen behind, a lap behind, and never would have caught up. His AI is going to be incredibly dangerous as people go down into turn one. It's his teammate. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That car has just gone straight in front of Rage Quit. Meanwhile, Godfather's having a casual leisurely Sunday drive. He's now new 3.5 seconds clear. Meanwhile, Douche is going to war against the two Ferraris. Well, he needs to go to war against one of them because one of them is not going to be there at the end of the race. The other one, they already might have already given up the fact that they're about catching up Godfather, and they just might be having a bit of fun here.
Yeah, but what this is doing is actually bringing the pack behind ever so closer. So you got, I know Jack's on 16 seconds now, but you've got people like Biddle and TJ closing in quite fast on this group in front.
TJ's like 3.7 seconds behind Biddle. TJ's in a bit of no man's land.
Yeah, TJ was 4.5 at the start of last lap.
So is Locker. So is Locker. Locker's on for more points. Zilla is on for more points. He's like
as long as
a fair,
he
decent
can play fairly, could possibly come a cropper at some point. Like now,
Was that Agent Touchphone one, not the intro?
Yeah. We'll bang him with douche. Well, that's allowed as a fry just to get ever so slightly in front.
That's the steward there, Tubbs. Don't take the head steward out.
There you go. Jack Carr and Biddle caught a second and a half this lap on these in front, and they are now right behind.
This is going to be nuts when it comes to the final lap.
Yeah, we probably won't look at Godfather again because he's been boring. But
Godfather's been boring. What? Winning? So now you understand what it's like in the F2 series.
And then Diamond again, going back.
There we go. This is where I'm confused, right? With our Gummers, right? Our Gummers should be trying everything he can to block Douche and allow Tubbs through, and then hold Douche up to allow his teammate to get away. But all he's doing is not even helping his teammate whatsoever. He's actually being more of a nuisance to his teammate.
No, and these hard tyres and these guys are not looking great either, especially the front left. Looking pretty doo-doo on the leading Ferrari there, while Gummers real doo-doo. Jack Carr behind.
Now Jack's going to be seeing the Great Wall of Ferrari.
Which he's going to do.
Whoa! See the overspeed he had on the exit.
No, Gummers then spunked a lot of his battery. No reason at all.
I think our Gummers also was running none as well from the closing speed that Jack Carr had.
Comes Jack. Maybe not.
Straight.
You're going to go for it?
Oh. Go on, no balls. Oh, go on. Oh, he had it. He thought about it. He didn't have the cojones to go for it.
That Red Bull sounds fucking awful. DJ, unfortunately, just hasn't got the front to catch these guys front. So it does look like you've got Biddle, Diamond, Jack, Gummers and Agent Tubbs battling out for second place with 2 laps left. Vegas is in a strong position to claim 10th place. And Zilla getting a double points. At a minute, he's of course get double points finished, and he's 2 races back after about 4 years of hiatus.
4 years?
Whatever it was, long time. I mean, at least 2-3 years, at least. Got our Gummers and Jack. There'll be action here, see it happening.
Yeah, it's going to be. I'm expecting maybe a last lap.
Oh, Ferrari driver's gone wide.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Oh, it's contact on the straight.
Jack's used all his battery. There's Agent Tabs. Our Gummers has not. Oh, Ferrari's hitting Jack all the way through. There comes Agent Tabs.
Yeah, there's not really much. We're going to see most of the action on the final lap here. As Jack R has gone through on the inside into going towards Lesmo 1. And at the moment, I think Jack R's going to try to do everything he can to try and gain as much battery.
He's
Agent
actually
Tubbs is
pretty.
using
I've been
his...
watching the whole race. He's pretty good getting his battery back.
Oh, Agent Tubbs gone deep.
And Diamond are now still on the back of these. Agent Tubbs got no battery left, but it does look like Agent Tubbs has probably got the fastest setup out of the both. He caught him up on that straight with no battery.
Jack Agent Tubbs literally got nothing. Bye bye. Got a GP2 engine. As we go on the final lap, we'll put on Godfather, who is now on the back of Lexus. Jack R is into the second place, and he's got an absolute train of cars behind him who are all itching to get past. They all have no battery. Only Biddle has about 50% battery. Everyone else is lower.
Yeah, so at this rate, Biddle will get P3 as it stands, unless he can pass Agent Tubbs.
As there's a car between them. Oh, Jack R! Oh, oh my God! Jesus Christ! Heart and mouth. Just get that in as.
Godfather's coming around, Gary.
Right, hang on. He's got Lexus in front of him, but here comes a masterful strategy from the McLaren, who is now a full-time McLaren and is going to take his first win of the season. It's going to be a new winner. Our third race win in 4 races. Here comes Godfather to win in Monza.
Our Gummers has had a problem, Gary. He's crashed on purpose.
He's had a puncher. No, he's got a puncher.
Well, we drained towards the wall, though.
Yeah, I think he was draining, and I think he got a puncher mid-turn. Biddle comes third, Douche fourth, TJ got fifth, Jack Har got sixth for the end, which is penalty. Lockham got 7. 8 for Zilla. Gregor's going to get 9th, and Rage quit. Oh, it's going to be close. Who's gonna get it? Rage quit or Hirsch? By ads. Hirsch gets it. Ad, you already left. We haven't even finished the race. Rage quit gets P11, unfortunately. Meanwhile, David gets a 10-second time out for unserved phone. I think Lexus is still making his way around. Obviously, his race was done after the first lap. Know how that feels. Spain. He's going to come home in 13th. David's going to come home with... Is he going to come home in 14th? Or is Gummer's going to stay there? I think he's going to stay there. Here comes Lexus. Come on, Lexus. And across the line. For Lexus. And I wonder what happened to Gummers. It did look like he may have had a puncture. May have been using his battery and the puncture went. Gummers did have a punch. He put F. I had a puncture. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, but again, it doesn't mean you can put it in the wall, though.
No, but if he couldn't stop and turn it, then yeah, you probably are going to head into the wall. If it went in the braking zone, you are just going to carry on, go straight going.
No, it's time to keep going.
No. Well, to be fair, at the end of the day, he's retired. I don't think he's done it on purpose. I reckon it's just literally can't turn, just accept your fate. It's like if you get a puncture in Monaco and you're mid-turner,
Not
there
the
is
one.
really nothing you can stopping yourself. But there we are. Race winner, Godfather, fastest lap, Lexus, who will get a point. Agent types driver of the day, most overtakes, Zilla, and cleanest driver is Middle. It looks like, yeah, look at everyone's lap time. Obviously, somehow Lexus got a faster lap than Godfather, who was pretty much on the best tyres most of the time, was probably the fastest out of everyone. Obviously, 4 retirees. I don't think we actually had anyone who actually, other than Gummers, actually crashed.
Yeah, alright, see you later then.
Well, we haven't finished yet. Oh, you got to pick driver of the day, mate. Before we go, you got to pick driver of the day.
Godfather.
Okay, I had to pick Godfather's driver of the day. I don't think there is any arguing about that. I think that's definitely deserved. But other than that, we will see you Wednesday night, where Major Alan will take you through the tier 1s. But other than that, thanks for watching, and please tune in on Wednesday night. Other than that, good night, bye.